reaction did he have at first when you guys told him you were sending him down there? Because he was a first-round pick last year, obviously he's in the rotation now. But how did he handle the initial conversation?
He was excited. He really wanted to go down there and play, and again, he understands how important it is. You just can't simulate that game type action in practice. Bobby is always one of the first guys here getting in extra work, putting in a lot of time. But to get that conditioning and game action in front of fans, in pressure situations, will help him. And again, it's just a matter of time before Bobby gets his name called. And again, with situations like that, to go down there and play meaningful minutes, that will help him when it happens.
Does it feel like the perception among players has changed in terms of like the extent that D League not being viewed as a promotion anymore and more as like, hey, I actually get an opportunity to go out and get reps?
I think it depends on the guy. I think with our guys that have been sent down, they take advantage of the situation. Jaron was a guy early that went down there and played very well, and now he finds himself back in the rotation. So yeah, it is a good opportunity. Doug obviously had 3 practices with our D-League team after his concussion, and getting him back in the mix with his timing. So yeah, it's been a great avenue for our players to get some meaningful reps.
You see Taj's progression. It seems like he's more aggressive and gets under runs where he makes 6, 7 baskets in a row.
Yeah, Taj was huge. Obviously, in our last game, just a really efficient game. 9 for 10 for the field. Hit a couple big shots late for us in the fourth quarter. To kind of hold our lead. Found himself in mismatch situations on a couple switches where our guys did a great job of finding him and locating him underneath the basket. He's always going out there and doing the little things. Sometimes they don't show up in the box score. He's just he's such a great teammate and a consummate professional. Just by the way he goes about his daily activities and his work ethic. He's a great example of our young guys.
He kind of gets open up the floor for Jimmy even more when he's effective down low.
Yeah, and not only that, but he's knocking down that mid-range shot. At a pretty high clip. So if he can step out, knock it down, as that defense converges onto Jimmy or onto Wade or any of our guards, be able to kick it out to a guy that can knock down that shot is important.
Jimmy's turned into kind of a premier closer. Is that something learned, or is that something that's in there that comes out with confidence?
I think it is innate, for guys to have that. Jimmy has it in him, and obviously has helped us win a lot of games. Getting him the ball in the fourth quarter with different ball screens, different isolations, just allowing him to go out and make plays. I think we've done a much better job of spacing the floor. The lineups that we finished with the last couple of games have been effective with giving Jimmy that space to operate. He's as good as anybody in this game at getting himself to the free throw line, drawing contact. Getting to the basket, and he's hitting his shots, which in crunch time, it's not an easy thing to do. Not everybody can do it, but Jimmy certainly has it within him.
You say without naming names unless you want to, but are there great players who didn't have that innate kind of thing where they didn't hit the big shot down the stretch?
Dwayne talked a little bit yesterday. We were, asking him about the topic of the day.
Yeah.
And he sort of turned it around and made the comment, why can't we add something to this as opposed to taking it away? Given that you've been in the front office position, how do you balance or understand the balance of where the franchise is right now, where maybe one player can play in a different spot, but they're also balancing some of the other things against it too? Without saying
I'm not
much.
sure I understand.
Well, the one player, in theory, adding here could
I got you.
move you away from sort of the muck of the East and sort of put you in a different strata. Not even a great player, just a player.
Sure.
But also, obviously, the organization is weighing other different things too. Being in that position where you're sort of trying to figure it out, do you understand where the organization is?
Well, again, there's so many things that are thrown out there at this time of year, especially getting probably a month and a half before the deadline. People just throw things out there and hope they stick. And again, that's the age we live in with social media, with chat rooms and all that stuff. Is people just are those gone? Are they? Okay.
Dial up a little bit?
So what else? I haven't been on social media.
It's
Snapchat.
Snapchat.
It's just the Twitter is the rumor.
Is Snapchat a thing?
Yeah.
Are the rumors on there?
Instagram, that whole thing.
So what's Snapchat?
That's just people being nosy.
Is Facebook still around?
Yeah, it's Facebook.
Facebook is still around.
It's fake news on Facebook.
MySpace is not.
Okay. You see how I'm diverting?
Yes, yes. But can you, I guess, can you understand Dwayne's position? Can you understand Dwayne's position
What is his position?
of saying, you know what, when you get older, you don't want to waste, years. If you see an opportunity to add something to it, you should take it.
Well, sure. In being in that position in the front office, you're always making calls to see if you can improve your roster. That's something all 30 teams are doing right now. And, there's, again, a lot of scenarios get thrown around, and they not very often do they play out. But that is, an important part. Obviously, that position is doing the research and doing your due diligence and seeing if there's a move out there that you can improve your roster. So yeah, it's something that's going on all over the league right now, and you've seen a couple moves that have happened already. We'll see how things transpire.
What do you think about the captain?
Yeah, obviously another guy that can space the floor, the third in the league, with 3-pointers made, and J.R. Smith out of the lineup for a long time. It's a move that that obviously makes a lot of sense because of his ability to shoot it and his ability to get a shot off. So yeah, great move.
Have you had a more detailed conversation with Rondo about possibly getting back in the rotation? Because last time we asked, I feel like you hadn't had a real formal sit-down or anything like that.
We've had conversations. Yeah, absolutely. I'll keep what we've talked about to ourselves. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Fred.
Thank you.